The end of an era, Lionel Messi. There have been many great names in the history of football, such as Pele, Johan Cruyff, Diego Maradona, and Cristiano Ronaldo. But one 5'7" man stands tall above them all, the greatest player of all time, Lionel Andres Messi. The footballing GOAT is arguably the biggest sports personality in the world, and his recent win in the Qatar World Cup 2022 has further cemented his legacy in the pages of history. As the Argentine great is now headed towards the MLS, joining Inter Miami, it certainly feels like the end of an era. Stay with us till the end as we tell you all about Messi's rise to immortality. The beginning. Messi was brought up in a football-loving household in Rosario, Argentina. He loved playing football with his older brothers Rodrigo and Matthias, as well as his cousins Maximiliano and Emmanuel Biancucci, both of whom went on to become professional football players themselves. He joined his first team at age 4, and at age 6 he moved to local club Newell's Old Boys, where he scored around 500 goals for a young squad known as the Machine of 87. As the years went by, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone shortage, a disease that could jeopardize his professional future. Consequently, Messi had to inject hormones into his legs every night as part of the $1,000 per month treatment, which was initially paid for by his father using his personal health insurance. As the insurance ran out, Messi's father had to hunt for alternative sources of funding. This is what resulted in Messi giving the Barcelona trials. After some hesitancy from La Liga side, Charlie Rexach, the club's first team director, famously offered Messi's family a contract on a napkin. At the age of 14, Messi finished his growth hormone therapy and received permission from the Spanish Football Association to enroll in Barcelona's renowned La Masia youth program. During his first full season in 2002-2003, Messi led the Cadet A in scoring as they won the league, the Spanish Cup, and the Catalan Cup in an unprecedented treble. He scored 36 goals in 30 games. This phenomenal display from Messi at such a young age resulted in an offer from Arsenal, but he decided to stay at Barcelona. Messi advanced quickly through the club's ranks in the 2003-2004 season, making his debut for 4 different youth teams in a single season. He played just one official game with the Juveniles B after winning Player of the Tournament honors in 4 international preseason tournaments with the squad before being promoted to the Juveniles A, where he scored 18 goals in 11 league games. Professional debut. And made his professionally coming on from the bench, Messi played a total of 244 minutes and scored his first senior goal off an assist from Ronaldinho against Albacete and became the club's youngest ever goal scorer at the time. This was also the first time in 6 years Barcelona won the Spanish league title in their second season under head coach Frank Rijkaard. Messi also made his international debut for Argentina in a 2-1 victory over Hungary in August of that same year. A day before his 18th birthday, Messi signed his first ever contract as a senior team member. It gave him a €150 million buyout clause and made him a Barcelona player until 2010. 2 months later, the headlines were on him again, as during the Joan Gamper Trophy, he put on a show against Fabio Capello's Juventus. So much so that Capello wanted to loan Messi to Juventus, and Inter Milan even offered to pay Messi's €150 million buyout clause and triple his salary. It's famously known that this was the only occasion when the club truly ran the risk of losing Messi, but the GOAT of football ultimately chose to stay in Barcelona. While sporting the number 19 jersey, he quickly established himself as the starting right winger for the 2006 season, forming an attacking combination alongside Ronaldinho and striker Samuel Eto'o. He started all the big games, such as his first Clásico against rival Real Madrid on November 19th, and Barcelona's away win over Chelsea in the Champions League round of 16. Messi also scored his first Champions League goal on November 2nd, 2005, in a 5-0 victory over Panathinaikos. Unfortunately for him, his season was cut short when he tore his hamstring. However, Messi returned to some fitness by the time Barcelona defeated Arsenal in the Champions League final that year. Coming of age. The 2006-2007 season saw Messi, then 19 years old, establish himself as one of the best players in the world, earning the nickname of Messiah from the Spanish media. His performances in 2007 were also recognized with awards as international managers and national team captains chose him as the second-best player of the year for the FIFA World Player of the Year award, while journalists chose him as the third-best player of the year for the 2007 Ballon d'Or, behind Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo. Following two poor seasons for Barcelona, Rijkaard and Ronaldinho left Barca and Messi received the number 10 jersey. This is when, along with Pep Guardiola, the new coach of Barcelona, Messi reached heights that most people can only dream of. In the 2008-2009 season, Barca achieved an unprecedented sextuple by winning 6 major trophies in a single year, thanks in large part to Messi, who scored 38 goals in 51 games and helped the team reach a then-record 100 goals across all competitions with help from Eto'o and winger Thierry Henry. His success was acknowledged by everyone as Messi won the Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year awards at the age of 22. Each time by the largest margin of votes in the history of the respective trophies. This was just the beginning as Messi led Barcelona to their 4th and Messi's 3rd Champions League trophy in 2011 with a man-of-the-match performance at Wembley against Sir Alex Ferguson's best Man United team. The next season saw him become Barcelona's all-time leading scorer in a single season with 53 goals, becoming the first player in Spanish football to surpass the 50-goal mark. As Messi improved as a player, he produced a hat-trick or more on 10 occasions while tallying a historic 73 goals and 29 assists across all club competitions in the 2011-2012 season. He became just the 4th player in history of the sport after Johan Cruyff, Michael Platini, and Marco van Basten to win the FIFA Ballon d'Or 3 times for his exploits in 2011. At such a young age, Messi was already regarded by many as one of the greatest, if not the greatest player of all time. The MSN era. Messi was in excellent form, but Barcelona's 4-year winning streak under Guardiola came to an end as he left his childhood dream after having problems with the board. In the next few years, Barca did not do much in Europe and just won the Spanish league. The real change came when Luis Enrique took the team management in 2014-2015. Barcelona won a historic treble that year by winning the prestigious Champions League, La Liga, and Copa del Rey within the same season. Messi was at the top of his game along with Neymar and Suarez. The lethal MSN trio absolutely demolished every team and set a Spanish football record that season by scoring 122 goals across all competitions. After a lengthy and extremely productive career at Barcelona, Messi's contract was set to expire on July 1, 2021, and discussions for a new deal proved difficult due to Barcelona's financial difficulties. A few days later, Messi signed a contract with Paris Saint-Germain on August 10th as he agreed to a 2-year contract that runs through June 2023, with a lone 1-year option to extend. Messi then made his debut for PSG by substituting in the second half of a 2-0 Ligue 1 victory at Reims. He played his first Champions League game for PSG on September 15th in the team's away tie against Club Brugge that ended in a score of 1-1. Messi made his home debut for PSG in a 2-1 victory over Lyon 4 days later. Messi netted his first goal for the club in the all-important game against rivals Manchester City under previous manager Pep Guardiola on September 28th, resulting in a 2-0 victory. Messi helped PSG win the Ligue 1 title in his first season, even though there were many problems at the club, starting with the coaching staff to the new ownership. The 2022-2023 season saw the team under a new coach, Christophe Galtier. By now, Messi was adjusting to his new surroundings and was settled in Paris. Galtier placed Messi in his preferred position as the playmaker behind 2 strikers in an attacking trident with Neymar and Kylian Mbappe. Messi excelled by providing assists as well as scoring goals in all the competitions he played. Messi, being in great form, was excellent for Argentina as the World Cup in Qatar was due to take place during the season, which was a rather odd time as compared to previous versions. Messi and Argentina. This huge pressure was relieved when Messi led the Argentinian team to win the Copa America on July 10th by defeating the tournament hosts and defending champions Brazil 1-0 in 2021. This was Messi's first international trophy and Argentina's first since 1993. Messi was pivotal in Argentina's success as he was involved in 9 of Argentina's 12 goals in the tournament by scoring 4 goals and providing 5 assists. For his efforts, he was awarded the tournament's best player. The road to international redemption for Messi did not end there as he contributed twice to Argentina's 3-0 victory over European champions Italy in Finalissima 2022, held at Wembley on June 2, 2022. This win marked Messi's second trophy for Argentina, and Messi was named Player of the Match in the final. Qatar World Cup 2022. Now Messi had it to the Germans again in 2010. They came agonizingly close to winning it all in 2014, but fell to Germany 1-0 in the 116th minute. 2018 was the worst of Messi's time as the team struggled and succumbed to France 4-3 in the round of 16. This time the vibe was different as the World Cup had begun with Argentina as one of the favorites. But things rapidly changed when Saudi Arabia overcame a Messi goal to defeat the South Americans 2-1. However, Argentina gained confidence after that, and Messi unexpectedly became their star player. With 7 goals in the competition, the seasoned attacker turned back the hands of time and was unstoppable. Messi scored in the group stage, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and he scored twice and converted a penalty in the shootout in the final, helping his team win the biggest prize in world football. The 35-year-old Argentine maestro also led the assist standings with 3 assists in the competition. Argentina's historic win put all the arguments of Messi not being the GOAT to bed forever. Astonishing records. Unsurprisingly, Messi is a multiple record holder. He's won the prestigious Ballon d'Or 7 times, 2 more than CR7, who's second on the list of winners. Messi's the only player to have received the Golden Ball trophy for the FIFA World Cup twice, first in 2014 as a losing finalist, and again in 2022 after leading his nation to victory. Messi has 13 World Cup goals thus far in his career, spanning 5 tournaments, and is the only player in history to score a World Cup goal in his teens, 20s, and 30s. In total, Messi has scored a grand total of 806 goals and 357 assists in 1,027 professional matches for club and country. In addition, he scored the most goals in a single season with 71, a record that's believed to be unbroken. With a total of 8 hat tricks, Messi continues to share the record. To top this off, Messi has continuously scored in 18 straight Champions League seasons, from 2005-2006 to 2022-2023, which is also a record for the competition. The honors don't stop there, as Messi is the first Argentine player to score more than 100 goals. Despite his long list of goals, Messi is also regarded as one of the game's most inventive players. Just to drive home the whole scope of his attacking abilities, Messi's overall career goal contributions, aka goals plus assists in football, are over 4 figures, which is truly staggering. With Barcelona, Messi has won 35 major titles in total, more than any other player in the 123-year history of the Catalan club. This total includes 10 La Liga championships, 8 Spanish Supercopas, 7 Copa del Rey, 4 Champions League titles, 3 Club World Cups, and 3 European Super Cups. Quite interestingly, Messi has made 520 La Liga appearances, which is more than any other player who's not Spanish, and he's also won more top-flight league titles in Spain than any other non-Spanish player, which serves as more evidence of his durability and dependability. The move to MLS. Lionel Messi's football career has been nothing short of amazing. The reason behind Messi choosing MLS and Inter Miami is his connection with David Beckham. Back in 2018, when Beckham and his Inter Miami partner secured MLS's 25th franchise, he received a video greeting from Lionel Messi. Messi congratulated Beckham on the new endeavor and said, Who knows, maybe you can call me in a few years. 6 years later, Messi's video message was realized when he revealed that he would join Inter Miami. Nevertheless, bringing the Argentine superstar to the United States required much more than a simple invitation. For the current World Cup champions and the greatest player in the history of the sport, Miami and MLS have offered a king's ransom. According to reports, Messi will receive a portion of the MLS and Apple broadcast deal. Furthermore, Adidas, which is one of the league's founding partners, is reportedly contributing money and sales revenue to bring the Argentine to Miami, not to mention the fact that Messi will undoubtedly receive the largest salary of any player in MLS history. Almost everyone believes that Messi's move to MLS is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is because Miami was not the only interested party, as Messi received numerous other big offers, one as big as $400 million per year from the Saudi Arabian team Al Hilal. After choosing Miami, it's quite clear that Messi will have an astronomical impact on the future of football, or soccer as they call it in this part of the world. Apart from a footballing point of view, MLS is said to massively benefit from Messi's move, which is quite evident from the fact that MLS ticket prices for Inter Miami's matches have soared. Moreover, the impact of Messi's presence on MLS attendance, international visibility, merchandise sales, and the recruitment of other outstanding players will be significant. And if the statistics published about PSG during Messi's 2 years in Paris are any reference, Inter Miami is set to become the most well-known sports companies in America. Not only Inter Miami, Messi seems destined to draw even more sponsorship money due to his huge presence in the United States. Messi has a clause in his contract that enables him the choice to buy a piece of an MLS team after retiring or quitting the league. In the end, it's fitting to say that Messi moving to MLS is certainly the end of an era of the greatest footballer ever playing at the highest level of game possible. However, one thing is for sure, while this might be an end to Messi's era in Europe, it's a whole new beginning for him, as the GOAT of football is now ready to mesmerize the football fans of a whole other continent and make them fall in love with the game that we all love. That's it from today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, adios.